Hello all, Namaste. Welcome to another episode of Soul Speak with Sonam. This is part of my Twin Flame series, and I'm going to talk about how you can speeden up your twin flame journey. So, those of you who are new to my channel, I am an intuitive tarot reader and a chakra healer. I'm also an author, and thank you so much for visiting my channel. Do like, share and subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for all your encouragement and support. So before we begin, I would just like to give a short intro on what is a twin flame journey. There is another video that I have made on some signs which can help you realize if it is a twin flame journey or not. So today I am going to talk about how to speeden up the journey, and as I said, I will just give a brief intro. The intro that I want to give is just for those of you who are not very aware of what a twin flame journey is. It is a relationship from a past life of because our souls live an infinite number of times. So if you have a past life connection with someone, and there's something called divine love or unconditional love, if that is what you feel for someone, then a twin flame relationship is somewhere where you are both part of one soul. You have been divided into two, and they are called your twin because they mirror everything that you do. So all your triggers, all your flaws, all your subconscious blocks are triggered in the relationship. A very major characteristic of a twin flame relationship is that despite being difficult, it puts you on a path of spiritual growth. It helps you learn more about yourself and evolve as a person spiritually. So that is one of the most important characteristics. A lot of people write to me, or when they come for sessions with me, they tell me that this person, I feel that he's my twin flame or she's my twin flame, and this relationship has been very tough and he's not committing or she's not committing, and I feel he's the divine masculine. So sometimes just because a person is not committing to you, or just because if a relationship is difficult, does not imply it is a twin flame. So a lot of people just assume that someone is their twin flame, but it's actually a false twin flame. So I will make another video in details on how to recognize a false twin flame, but in short, that journey with them will not push you on a spiritual evolution path. Usually that is a sure telltale sign that it is a false twin. Coming back to actual twins, so I assume that all of you who are watching here, most of you will be divine feminines. Just to clarify, divine feminine and divine masculine, these are not gender based. So basically all of us have both the energies within us. Our left side is the feminine, our right side is the masculine. Each one of us has both masculine and feminine tendencies. When I say divine masculine, it is just the person who is embodying more of the masculine energy in this relationship, and this is the person who usually runs from the commitment. A lot of videos you will see it mentions the runner and the chaser. So the divine masculine is usually the runner because he runs away from this commitment, and the divine feminine, or whoever embodies the feminine part more, is the one who is called the chaser, and she is usually, I'm just going to use she for divine feminine and he for divine masculine, but it is not gender based. A female can be divine masculine and vice versa. And the divine feminine is usually the one who wants the commitment, or who realizes how special the relationship is and wants to take it further. So that is usually how you can determine if you are the divine feminine or the divine masculine. I'm hoping, because you are watching this video, most of you will fall in the divine feminine category, because the divine masculine for quite a long period in the journey are unawakened, and they do not realize the potential of this relationship, and they keep running from it and finding an easy way out. So most of you will be divine feminines. The topic that I was going to discuss is how to speeden up the process. So the tip that I'm going to share with you is based on this runner chaser dynamic, which I'm sure all of you have encountered at some point in your journey, you might have realized that you are the one who's constantly asking the person, if not in reality, at least subconsciously or emotionally, you are wanting something more. You want to take the relationship to the next level, and the other person just would not commit or just would not be ready to settle down with you. So you have embodied the spirit of the chaser, and by running away from this commitment, the other person or the divine masculine has embodied the energy of the runner. Your union, it is impossible for you to achieve union as long as you think of yourself as the chaser and you think of them as the runner. This is the most important line that I'm going to say, so I will repeat it. It is impossible for you to get a reunion with your twin flame as long as you associate yourself with the term chaser and you associate the term runner with them. Let me explain. If I think of myself as a chaser, if I subconsciously tell myself in my thoughts that, oh, I'm the one chasing the relationship and he's the one who's running away, so he's the runner, then I am giving more power to this entire dynamic. Okay, the first and foremost thing you need to do is you need to stop associating yourself with this term. I did not want to use these terms chaser and runner. I'm just doing them so that you can understand what I'm saying, and because these are the conventional terms that you will see a lot of people use and you will see a lot of online resources on this. Stop associating yourself with this term. Stop chasing. A person can run away from you only as long as you keep chasing them, right? If there is nothing, if you are not chasing after them, they have nothing to run away from. That makes sense, right? In other words, if I am running after you, okay, in any sense of the term, it may not be for a love relationship, but in any which way, if I am trying to chase you, then you will have an incentive to run away from me, because I denote that commitment to you, which is very scary to the divine masculine. Why? Because he has not yet awakened to the relationship. It is very important for you to realize that both the people move on different timelines. Okay, so the divine feminine gets awakened first, and she is the one who realizes how amazing the relationship is and how much potential they have, and maybe she feels this past life connection with him, and obviously she wants something more with him, but he does not realize it yet. So he will take his time and he needs to do it at his own time. Okay, if you keep chasing him, if you keep asking for something more, he will not be able to give it because he's not energetically ready. He's not there yet. He has not realized the potential. A lot of twin flame relationships begin with the divine masculine chasing the feminine. So it is almost like that the divine masculine gets a glimpse of how special the relationship is, and then he starts chasing, and then the moment she gets an idea of how special this is, she becomes the chaser and he starts running away from it. This is something that has happened with a lot of my clients, and I think a lot of you will resonate, because my clients, a lot of them tell me that, you know, he was the one chasing me, and now he was the one who wanted to date me in the first place, and now he's the one who does not want anything. This is because the universe shows them just a glimpse in the beginning of how amazing this can be and what is the potential here, and then but they do not awaken fully. They only get a glimpse. You need to give the divine masculine enough time to work on his journey. You cannot force it. The running chasing part that I was talking about. If I am running away from you, or if you are chasing me and I am running away from it, if you stop chasing me, then I do not have anything to run away from, right? If I don't feel that you want something more, if I feel peaceful around you, then I'm going to stop running. So the moment you stop chasing the other person, the moment you take a pause, take a step back, and you just focus on your own energy and on your own life, and you start focusing on your spiritual growth, that is when he will also stop running. A lot of times you might have seen on these videos or on these blog posts where they ask you to focus on yourself. Okay, they do not tell you why that is important. That is important because that the moment you start focusing on yourself, you're not chasing after someone. You need to find that own happiness within you. This part about focusing on yourself is something which I'll make another video on. But for today, I just want to tell you, you need to stop chasing. It's imagine a cat and mouse game. We've all seen Tom and Jerry when we were kids. So if if the cat stops chasing, won't the mouse stop running? So basically, you need to stop the chasing so that the other person can just calm down, reach an equilibrium, and then they begin their journey. The longer you keep chasing them, so many of my clients, they keep saying that I sent her a text, I sent him a text, I was calling him, they keep dropping emails, they keep calling, they want to make plans to meet up. They are constantly putting implicit pressure on the divine masculine to commit, even if it's not commitment per se that they're asking for. Their actions are all showing that they want something deeper. Okay, so this puts a lot of pressure on him and he keeps running. So as long as he feels any sort of pressure from you, direct or indirect, he will keep running, and you will keep. So you need to stop chasing and he will automatically stop running, and this is how you can speeden up the process. I hope what I said today made sense to you. Do let me know in the comments. Also, please subscribe to my channel. I plan to make more twin flame videos, and if you have any specific questions about any area of your twin flame journey that you want me to address in a video, do let me know in the comments. And if you want a detailed twin flame relationship reading, a tarot reading where I can tell you exactly where you are on your journey, where your person is on the journey, what are the next steps, and also I will clarify if they are indeed your twin flame, because I don't want you to waste a lot of time running after somebody or chasing a relationship which in reality is a false twin flame or a karmic partner or something, or just a normal relationship. So I will also clarify if that person is indeed your twin flame. So all of this, it's a very detailed reading and there's no time limit. So if you are interested in getting a session done, do get in touch with me. My details are in the description box below, and don't forget to check out the other videos on my channel. And thank you for watching.